Welcome to the gastric factory. Right now, as you read this, there's a busy factory working away inside you. No, not your brain, though it's hard at work too. We're talking about your stomach. It's a powerful mixer and chemical station, far more fascinating than any cartoon could imagine. Imagine this, a muscular bag constantly churning and bubbling, turning your lunch into, well, something else entirely. Not very glamorous, you might think. But trust me, the stomach is an unsung hero, a marvel of engineering, and a key player in keeping you, well, you. So buckle up. We're about to embark on a guided tour of this incredible organ. We'll explore its different departments, meet its hard-working staff, gastric juices, and discover the amazing processes that turn your food into fuel. Ready? Let's dive in. First stop, the layout. The stomach isn't just one big chamber, it's divided into 4 distinct zones, each with its own specialty, like departments in our bustling factory. Up top, we have the Cardia, the entry point where food slides down from your esophagus. Think of it as the receiving dock, managing the incoming cargo. Next, there's the Fundus, a dome-shaped area that stores food before it's processed. Imagine it as a vast warehouse, temporarily holding your meal. Now to the main event, the body, the largest section where the real action happens. Here, powerful muscles churn and mash the food, mixing it with digestive juices. Finally, we reach the pylorus, the stomach's exit gate. This muscular valve controls the flow of the processed food, now a creamy mixture called chyme, into the small intestine. You might be thinking, with all that acid and churning, wouldn't the stomach digest itself? A valid concern. Thankfully, the stomach has a clever defense system. Its multi-layered walls. Think of it like this. The stomach wall is like a multi-layered cake. The outermost layer, the serosa, is a thin, slippery membrane that protects the stomach from rubbing against other organs. Next comes the muscularis, a thick layer of muscle responsible for the stomach's impressive contractions. These contractions churn and mix the food, ensuring it's thoroughly broken down. Then we have the submucosa, a layer of connective tissue that supports the stomach's blood vessels and nerves. It's like the stomach's internal infrastructure, keeping everything running smoothly. Finally, we reach the mucosa, the innermost layer. This crucial layer is where the real magic happens. It's home to glands that secrete gastric juices, the powerful chemicals responsible for breaking down food. Now, let's talk about mechanical digestion, the stomach's forte. Imagine a washing machine on high spin, but instead of clothes, it's churning your lunch. That's the stomach muscles at work, contracting and relaxing, physically breaking down the food into smaller pieces. As the muscles churn, they mix the food with gastric juices, creating a soupy mixture called chyme. Think of it like a culinary blender, transforming solid food into a smooth, porridge-like consistency. This churning and mixing is essential for efficient digestion. It increases the surface area of the food, allowing the digestive enzymes to do their job more effectively. The smaller the food particles, the easier they are to digest and absorb. So next time you feel your stomach rumbling after a meal, remember those powerful muscles hard at work, churning and mixing, transforming your food into something your body can actually use.